Alright, so today I want to show you how I do tomato skins in the dehydrator. And if I have room, I'm going to put some cilantro in there too. I have already set up the beast dehydrator at 95 degrees I put it on for 14 hours. It probably won't need to run that long, but I'm going to be gone, and so I'm just going to cook it until it's done. So what I do is I just spread the skins out on the dehydrator tray. What I use these for is thickener in soups. I just grind it up and use it that way. My tray offset. How are you guys doing? It's supposed to be 90 degrees here in Oregon on Saturday again. Now I'm going to put some cilantro on the last two trays. I just put stems and all. I'm also going to put the extra stems that I had for making all that salsa on here. And we're just going to grind it all up when it's done. Okay. So now I'm just going to put the last tray in, and it's already going. So all I need to do is just turn my dehydrator around because it's supposed to be able to breathe. From the back. So there we go. It's all done. I'll come back when it's finished. All right, so I'm back with the cilantro, which is the parts of the cilantro is done. So I'm just going to kind of go through them. Stick what's dry into this jar. And what's not, I'll go ahead and stick back in the dehydrator. These thicker pieces are not dry, so those ones will go back in the dehydrator. The smaller pieces are dry though. I'm going to get a funnel so I'll make less mess when I put this in here. Go ahead and pull the big pieces off. And go ahead and just dump this into there. See what the other one is like. I'll add all of the smaller pieces on it, so they all sound fine. There was just very few of the cilantro that wasn't ready. I'm just going to kind of crunch it in there, and I got to get a lid, sorry. And there's enough movement in here to spin this around. So I know that it will I can't think of the word right now. Condition correctly. So now we're going to look at the tomatoes. Give me just a second. Okay, so I know that I put some of these tomatoes on awful thick, but I'm going to go ahead and so a little, some of them might be a little bit damp yet. And I'm sure you can hear the breakage of these. These are definitely dry. Just gonna pull them. That one's completely dry. So I am just gonna check through here and see if there's any of them that I need to open up and put on different trays. And then I will yesterday I started the process at 95 degrees, and then this morning when I got up I went ahead and raised it to 122 degrees. Because I wanted to make sure that they were all nice and dry. And like I said, they're not all the way dry. So some of them aren't all the way dry. So I am putting them back into the dehydrator. I used a wide mouth jar so that I can push it down into the jar better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick this one back in the dehydrator on top. And then I'll move just another one over. And it's not unusual for everything not to get done at the same time that you put in, which is, you know, just like anything else. Some things cook faster than others. Okay, so I'm just going to put a lid on here. I think I got too much stuff in that jar, so I'm going to actually take some out and put it in another jar for conditioning. I will be back though. Alright, so while I was gone, I went ahead and pulled out what was dry and then redid my 8 trays with the tomatoes and what little bit of cilantro that didn't dehydrate correctly. So this has enough room that the merchandise on the inside will spin, and because this is a half-gallon jar, but because I'm using it for dehydrating and conditioning, it is okay to use. It is not okay to use any half-gallon jars in canning except for apple juice. And I probably will not come back with the rest of it when it's dehydrated. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And sorry for cutting off my eyeballs. Thank you.